Welcome back to music class. I have a new song today, and even though it's a song, we're actually going to be using it to get to the rhythms that are used in it. So we'll be singing, but then we'll be chanting some of the rhythms that are used in the song so that I can share some rhythm patterns with you that are relatively new. 4th and 5th graders, we have talked about these rhythm patterns and chanted them a little bit, but we haven't written them and we haven't really read them yet. So this is new material, so pay attention and let's get started. So this song is actually a Native American tune. It's called Apache Melody. And you'll hear that it uses some different tones than we're used to hearing. I'm going to use a small hand drum, and that would be typical in Native American music to have some sort of drum accompanying the voice instead of a piano or a guitar. Here we go. Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. Hey, 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 Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. Hey, 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 Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. So you may have noticed in the first section of the song, I was keeping the macro beat, the do, do, do. Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. In the B section, I switched to the micro beats, or the do days, do, day, and it sounded like this. Hey, 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 Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. Hey, 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 Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. I'm wondering if you could echo me just to get this song to be a little more familiar to you. So I'll sing and you echo me. We're going to try the words. They're relatively simple. Hey, ya, na, and oh, hale, ya, naya. Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. Hey, 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 Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. Hey, 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 Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. Let's try the whole thing with you singing along with me. Here we go. Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. Hey, Anna, hey, Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. Hey, 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 Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. Hey, 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 Anna, oh, hale, Anna, ya. Echo me. Do, day, do, day, do today, do. Do today, do today, do. Do today to do day, do data do. Do data do day do. You may have heard some new rhythms in those rhythm patterns. Do data and do today are relatively new to us. We may have chanted them once or twice, but we haven't spent a lot of time with those rhythm patterns, and they show up in this song. So I want to sing the melody to you and clap the rhythms of the notes at the same time so you can hear where they occur. So if I were to sing the rhythms, it would go like this. Do, day, do, day, do. ta do day do 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 day do day do day ta do day do day do today do day ta do day do day do today do day ta do day do. Did you hear the new rhythms in the song? Great, let's take a look at how we read and write those two new rhythms, do today and do data. Okay, I want to start with something we all know and we've practiced together. Do ta data. So these are our 16th notes, and we would say them in rhythm. Do ta data, do ta data, do ta data, do ta data. So one of our new rhythms is do data. And in order to read and write that rhythm, we have to change a few things here. We're going to take that ta out. But in order to do that, we have this big gap. Do you see that? And so our do has to become a little longer. And you'll see that's why it only has one beam now instead of two. That one long beam tells us that this is the longest note in this little rhythm here. Do data, do data, do data, do data. You can also hear this as do day, do day, do day, do day. And if this guy weren't here, that's exactly what we'd have, right? Do day. But we took the day and we divided it into two parts, and that gives us the do data. Do data, do data. Okay, let's go back to our do ta data, do ta data, do ta data, do ta data. What if we don't want do data, but we want do today, do today? Can you hear where the longest part of that rhythm is? Do today, do today. We're going to leave our shorter notes with the two beams here. Do today is going to become the long one. And so we have to get rid of the ta because day is being held out. And we don't need two beams because day is no longer a 16th note. It's an 8th note. It's longer than do ta. So now we have do today, do today, do today, do today. And once again, you can see we still have our microbeats, do and day. We just took the do and divided it into two parts. If we were to take that away, we'd be back to our basic do day, do day, do day, do day, right? And if we want to get back to our do to data, we have to divide both of those into two parts. So do becomes do ta, and day becomes day ta. And we're back to where we started. Does that make sense? So let's try to read some rhythm patterns with these new rhythms in there. All right, I'll read it to you and you follow along, and then I'll have you echo me, and then I'll have you read it by yourself. Here we go. Do ta data do, data do, data do. Now this time I read, then you echo me. Do ta data do, data do, data do. Your turn. Yeah? Excellent. What about this one? So you might think that this is a do data because you see that there are notes with two beams and note without two beams. But notice where the beam is. It's at the beginning. So we have do ta day. So this one goes like that. Do day, do today, do today, do. Do day, do today, do today, do. Your turn. All right. Okay, now just for fun, I told you you'd have to read them independently. I'm going to put on an accompaniment track and we're going to try to read these rhythms to the track. I'll model it once and then I'm going to just point and have you read along. This track, this music, is also in your Google Slides, so you can do this on your own or write some of your own rhythm patterns and make a video for me. I'd love to see that. All right, here we go. So I'll start. Do-ta, data, do, data, do, data, do. Do-ta, data, do, data, do, data, do. Oh boy. Do, day, do today, do today, do. Do, day, do today, do today, do. Your turn. Again. One more time. Last time. Let's turn it around. Do, day, do today. Again. Again. Last time. Now can you go back? All right, that was challenging, right? Great work. So the Google Slides attached to this lesson today will walk you through a whole bunch of rhythm patterns and some exercises you can do. You can listen, you can chant, you can see the notation. So please take the time to check those out, and I will see you next week. Bye.